Hey everybody, welcome back to the wood shop. Well, we decided to get a new toy, and by toy, I mean tool.
This right here is a Central Machinery benchtop drill press. We got this at a Harbor Freight. We have a Harbor Freight very near us, probably about 20 minutes away. We live out in the country and we don't have a great deal of options, but we do have a Lowe's and we have a Harbor Freight. And this is the drill press that we have decided on.
One of the main reasons we chose this particular drill press is pretty much because of the price. If it lasts a year, I'm happy. This is a 2.4 amp, 8-inch drill press, got 5 speeds. It'll do pretty much about anything you need to do with woodworking.
If you shop around, there's a lot of other brands out there that have very similar specs and features to this drill press. You've got Wen, kind of more on the value end, Porter Cable, Craftsman, even Grizzly has a drill press that meets these specs online. We like the fact that this, we could go into the store and look at it, see what it looked like, kind of see how it worked. And this is much cheaper than the other brands. So the other brands run right around $100, almost all the way up to $200. This was on clearance for $79.97, plus we got 10% off because the store was having a sale. So with tax included, we paid right around $76 for this drill press.
Probably the biggest difference we noticed between this one and some of the bigger brands is the warranty. I mean, you can get 1 year, 2 year, 3 year warranties with some of the more expensive brands. This one comes with a whopping 90-day warranty. If you're big on warranties, you might not want to go with this one. As for me, I've worked with electronics my whole life. I'm not afraid to tear something like this open and try to fix it if it tears up. But it's up to you. If you like warranties, maybe go with a different brand.
Now the store did offer additional protection plans for additional cost up to 1 and 2 years, but we were really excited to get a drill press under $100. So like he said, he's comfortable working on electronics and machinery, so that really wasn't a big deal for us. This does have 5 speeds, like he said. It ranges from 620 to 3100 RPM. In a future video, we're going to show you how to change the speed settings on this for the type of material that you're working with. We work with a lot of pine, but sometimes we do work with hardwood, so it's important that we know how to change the speed settings on this. We are going to have a video on it. Be sure to subscribe if you want to catch that.
All right, let's go ahead and open this baby up.
Right away we've got our owner's manual and safety instructions. Very, very important.
All right, over here we have our base, the base for our drill press. And here's the table. And here's the various parts, the handles for the crank and some bolts. I'm going to guess those bolts are what bolt the base and everything together. And of course we have some styrofoam.
It's packaged pretty well.
There's the chuck. And here is the headstock assembly, which is the weight of the whole drill press.
And lastly, we've got the column. All right, the first step to assembling this drill press is to attach this column to the base. This does come with 3 bolts, 3 spring washers, and 3 washers. So let's go ahead and get this attached. All right, the next step to assemble our drill press is to attach the table support.
It has this pivot lever that lets you tighten it down on the column wherever you want it set. And in all of the pictures and on the box, it actually shows the lever on this side. But for some reason, the threads are on this side. I don't know if that was a mistake from the factory or what, but hopefully it will work fine over here.
All right, the next step is to attach our headstock. So we'll go ahead, we've already loosened up the set screws on the side here. And you want to make sure that it's aligned with the base. And once we've got it right where we want it, we'll tighten those set screws back up.
Now we'll tighten up the set screws that secure the headstock to the column. And we also need to attach the feed handles.
All right, the last part to assembling this drill press is to install the chuck. So we've went through the instructions in the booklet, and it says that we have to have our table within 6 inches of the spindle. So you can see there we also got a piece of scrap wood per the instructions. That's to help protect our chuck. It is opened up to its maximum. And so now what we're going to do is make sure that the chuck is lined up correctly with the spindle. So we'll loosen that pivot lever and bring it up. Inspect it there, make sure it's lined up correctly. And then we'll use the feed handles to slowly lower the spindle so it's just entering the opening. Looks good. And then we'll insert the spindle all the way into the chuck, pressing down hard against the scrap wood so that it will fasten.
All right, it's time to take her for a test drive. I got a couple of round pieces of scrap wood here that we had left over from another project we had to cut these out of. Now I've got one on the bottom here, that way we don't drill into our table. And we're using a 5/8 inch Forstner bit, and we're going to drill a hole all the way through this top board. Well, there you have the Central Machinery 8-inch drill press, and I would say overall, I'm satisfied. The first thing you're going to notice when you're using the drill press compared to the hand drill is the noise level. These motors are a lot quieter than any kind of hand drill. And accuracy, you're going to get a lot more accuracy out of this than you could ever possibly get with a hand drill.
Very soon we're going to be building a bench to house this drill press. It does have a means that you can mount it to a tabletop, so that's what we're going to do. And don't forget, Bryan's also going to be filming a video on how to adjust the speed settings on this drill press for various types of wood. So if you don't want to miss an episode, be sure to subscribe down below. If you found value in this video, give us a big thumbs up. Thanks again for joining us today. Happy woodworking!